Alright, hello everyone, Speedrunner 0 to 18 here, and it is time for another stream. Okay, in the last stream, we did some Blast Core speedruns, and it was pretty nice getting back to my roots, but now it's back to the old solo run stuff. So, this will be attempt number 2 of Mismagius. If you were there for the last stream, the VOD's no longer up, I made a very huge flaw in my route, where I completely forgot that Skunk Tank would resist Psywave and Astonish. Like, I forgot it was a Dark type as well. So, and I ended up selling Return, and Return ended up being the answer. So I'm going to do a second run, where this time I do not sell Return, and I only train to level 30 instead of me training to 45 or so like I did last time. Which just sucked. It was so much of my time wasted. Okay, so, but for those who are new and, yeah, for those who are new, we'll just go over it again. So Mismagius will start. It's in the fast level up group, so it wasn't as much of a time waste grinding, but it was still a lot of time. And despite the name, medium slow is actually faster than the fast group until level 30, and then the fast becomes the fastest. But it's called fast because it takes the least amount of experience to get to level 100. I think it's like 600,000, while medium slow I think is like 800,000. Medium fast and medium slow are quite close to each other. So anyway, we have 60 HP attack and defense, which is another reason why Astonish was doing so little damage to Skunk Tank. Plus our low defense and low HP means we take a lot of damage from Night Slash. So I'm going to be grinding to level 30. And I've decided that the best place to grind was in the old chateau with all the Ghastly. Plus, I ended up finding out they give special attack EVs, which is going to be pretty helpful for the run, because we have 105 special attack, special defense, and 105 speed. So getting more special attack will definitely be helpful, because we're going to be relying on moves like Thunderbolt and Shadow Ball throughout the final half of the game. Like, the beginning half of this game is going to suck, but the final half is going to be nice. And yeah, my last prediction was that it would beat Lucario, but yeah, that ain't happening. So my new prediction, it'll get a faster, it'll be slightly faster than Slacking. So let's take a look at the moveset. Platinum. We don't start with Lucky Chant and Magical Leaf, those are move reminder moves. Since there are 6 level 1 moves, we only get 4 of them. And they're Astonish, Growl, Psywave, and Spite. So at least we get something else besides Psywave, but 30 base power, 45 if you include Stab. Plus, a lot of the early game Pokemon, they're usually normal types. Well, they can't hit me. I can't use Astonish on them. I have to use Psywave. And there are plenty of egg moves here, but I don't allow the use of egg moves in my solo runs because I feel like you're running the game like with a starter. Starters usually don't get egg moves. But there are some subcategories of stuff I do where I allow them, such as the Crystal races with Steve M Plays. The next race will be on Monday with Blue, and then next Thursday again with Crystal. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm also looking into starting my own set of randomizers, where I will allow an egg move, but I'm still working out the fine details, so we'll see. Alright, so move tutor moves. The best one here is Ominous Wind or Sucker Punch. Well, not Sucker Punch, but like Ominous Wind. I don't think I will not be using that move because we'll be getting Shadow Ball pretty soon. Like, Shadow Ball's on the route with the fog. But besides that, we also are going to be using Thunderbolt, Shockwave, Psychic, not Energy Ball, not Dark Pulse. But there are still plenty of good moves here. But I will still get the TM for Substitute in the trick in the old Chateau, just in case we need it. So, before I start the run, I'm going to bring up the leaderboard. Here it is. So, oh wait, no, not Slacking. That was in Pearl version. Okay. It's going to get slower than Charizard. I estimate it's going to get last place. My final time estimate is going to be 3.5 hours. That's my prediction. So let's see how right I am. So now, anyway, let's get back to the overlay for real this time. Okay. Alright, this will be our final attempt this time. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. So in the early game, we're going to be fighting every single trainer just to get all the experience possible before we have to resort to grinding on Ghastly. Because all of the trainers up before Jupiter, they're not going to get us to level 30. It'll get us like in the low 20s, maybe 25 at the highest. But we're still going to need to fight wild Pokemon. But we're not going to fight them now, obviously, because the Ghastly are just going to be worth way more experience later. Besides, I don't want to take things out with Psywave. It's only 80% accurate, and it does random amounts of damage. Like, whoever thought Psywave should be a move should get fired. Like, seriously. I don't believe in canceling people, but whoever decided Psywave should be a move, that person needs to be canceled. Alright, and we'll name this Speed. Oh, also, on Saturday, we'll be doing Pokemon Black with Nidoking. I'm doing that as a special, run for, one of my loyal viewers, John Calibro. He shows up to a lot of my streams. He, even donated some money and asked for a Nidoking run. And, even though it wasn't decided by the random number generator thing I use to decide runs, and obviously I had to put it on the polls and stuff. And so yeah, we'll be doing Pokemon Black with Nidoking. He said Gen 4 or Gen 5, so I chose Gen 5 because I'll be able to take advantage of Nidoking's hidden ability, Sheer Force, which in competitive, it's a pretty good ability for a Nidoking. Because with Sheer Force, despite Nidoking having worse special attack, Earth Power will do more damage than Earthquake. So yeah, anyway, and also, not only that, we're going to be naming the Nidoking Michael, because John says that's his brother's name, and it's his brother's favorite Pokemon. And since he's been a loyal viewer, and he's also thrown in some donations too, here and there, I'm going to do it for him. And also, don't ever feel pressured to donate. Just don't. Like, I never asked him to donate anything. I wasn't like, hey, if you donate $5, I'll do a run you like. No. I don't do that. He did it on his own, and that's what I respect him for that. So yeah, just look forward to that. Yeah, the Gen 5 runs are the hardest, yet the most fun to route out, because in Gen 5 you have to decide, is the hidden ability worth it? Because I do allow myself to use a hidden ability. Even though in Gen 5, almost all the Pokemon with hidden abilities are impossible to get these days, especially without the Dream Radar, or whatever it's called, or Dream World, which is no longer up. I actually never got the chance to play it. I wanted to play it, but I never could figure out how to do it. But yeah, if I was slightly older back then, I would have tried it. But yeah. And I ran a poll on YouTube several months ago, asking people, do you think hidden abilities should be allowed? 95% said yes. And so far, in White 2, I've ran Charizard with Solar Power. In Black, I didn't use Solar Power. And Volcarona, I never used its hidden ability. And Scizor, I used its regular ability, Technician. Because its hidden ability is something stupid. I can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, it's Light Metal. Like, all that ability does is, like, you take half damage from, like, weight-based moves. So if Scizor used Heavy Slam, it would do less. But if the opponent used Heavy Slam on me, it would do even more damage. So it's kind of a stupid ability. Okay, I should probably use a Psywave first. God dang it, Mismagius. Come on, try again. Alright. Dude, that's at half HP. How did that not catch? There we go. Alright, I don't need to save before this guy, because even though I'm running out of Psywaves, he just has a Burmy. I can just use Astonish on that. Yeah, I'm gonna need to reorder some of my moves. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm going to move Astonish to slot 1, Psywave to slot 2, slot 3. Also, hopefully tomorrow, Pokemon Leaf Green with Horsey will be released onto YouTube. The full-on edited run. Cause yeah, after this stream, I gotta voice this. I gotta do the audio and then just edit the video. Oh shoot. Well, I did save beforehand. I thought this was like Pearl. I thought they both had Abra. But yeah, I'm gonna go heal at the center first. Yeah, I actually, with Charmander, I actually did the audio and edited the 34-minute video in one day. So I know I can do it. I'm trying my hardest to stick to 2 uploads a week. And I've been finding tons of quick methods of doing that. Special thanks to like Steve M Plays and Squidgy for some ideas. Well, Squidgy was the original one who did the idea. He does his audio without scripts. And Steve M Plays started doing it too. And then I actually did it for Charmander. Technically, Quilava was my first fully edited run with no script. And it was honestly kind of bad. Because my main problem is if I would stumble in a sentence, I would start the sentence from where I stumbled when I should have, what the heck was I talking about? This is embarrassing. Okay, okay, yeah. What was I talking about just now? I'm sorry. I literally cannot remember what I was talking about. And it's really bothering me now. Like, shoot. Well, I've got an idea. Okay, I remember what I was talking about. I have the stream up on my phone to have one viewer at least on the stream. What I was talking about was the scripting. That's what I was talking about. So anyway, I should have started the entire sentence over instead of just continuing from where I left off. And it made splicing the audio a lot harder. So what I did in Charmander, if I stumbled a line, I start the entire sentence over. So when I did that in Charmander, the audio sounded a lot better. But yeah, even though I timed this, it took me 35 minutes to edit the audio. But the funny thing is it takes me way longer than 35 minutes to make a script. So once you get good at like doing your audio without a script, Scott's Thoughts also does it too, you can save a lot of time. Plus, I have a new method of routing my runs. Ooh, Starly. Where I just do theory crafting and damage calculation. Like, I have spreadsheets of all the important trainers and their Pokemon and their stats and stuff like that. And then I just open up PK Hex and have my starter in there, put it at the level that I think I would enter the league in, put in the EVs I would have, maybe add a calcium or two, and then I just do some damage calculations. Oftentimes they are slightly off because the amount of EVs I'll actually get may be slightly different, but so far it's remained pretty accurate. And it's helped me save hours of work, because routing would take me like several hours. Yeah. There's also a rule I have in Pearl and Platinum. On this route, if I find an Abra, I'm not going to go out of my way to look for one, but if I find one, I will attempt to catch it. And if I catch it, I'll be able to skip healing in Orberg City and just teleport straight back to Jubilife. Okay, I forgot. Apparently I changed one of my options incorrectly. The battle mode is set to shift. I was supposed to have it to set. Well, 10-second time loss, runs invalid, start over. Okay, so let's fix that. Fast, off, set. That's better. Hey, at least this time I managed to catch the Starly. I remember in the last run, like, I just could not find a Starly for the life of me. Alright, here's another thing I'm going to start doing. If I go all the way over here, I can get this Repel, use it, and I won't get any encounters in the Orber Cave. Plus, if I end up finding an Abra, I'll have a chance to catch it. Plus, if I'm still looking for a Starly or a Bidoof, that's a good chance to get it. Alright, I'm going to save here before fighting these two, because Astonish is weak as heck, and Psywave is just pure dog trash. Hello, Austin. How are you doing? I saw you at the Scott Ampero stream. Thanks for calling me based. I appreciate it. Based. Alright, Bidoof. Alright, this will be a successful Mismagius run this time. I'm not going to be selling return. Yeah, no problems. Nice for you to donate. Yeah, I donate to him quite a lot, actually. I've been a member of his Patreon account for, like, about a year at this point. Like, I'm a really old patron of his. Like, I think I was one of the... Not one of the original 151. I was one of the original 251 for sure. But seriously, did you see that one guy who gifted like 100 memberships? That's like $500. Jeez. I would not do something like that. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, that is a lot of money. Alright, I need to get out of here and use the center. Yeah. Yeah, I ended up being gifted a membership even though I was already a patron, so I guess I'm a member in 2 ways. I don't know if I'll continue to renew it. I wish I had that disposable income. Yeah. Right? The only people's streams I've ever donated money to were Scott, Steve M Plays. I think I did it one time to Squidgy. What am I doing? Don't fight it, wild Pokemon. Gotta fight the trainers. Also, Squidgy changed his upload schedule. Instead of the 2 uploads, he now is only going to do 1 upload in 3 streams. Like, one of the reasons, like, Steve and I figured this out, one of the reasons Squidgy has been super successful on YouTube compared to the most of us is because he uploaded so frequently, and his content was really consistent. Like, you can tell from, like, how he did the voiceovers. Like, his content is basically just the same, just swap out the Pokemon and the movesets, obviously. And because like 95% of a YouTube video's views come in the first 3 days. And if he uploads like every 3 days, so by the time a video is finished on the algorithm, there's something else for people to watch. I've been trying to copy that strategy by doing 2 uploads a week. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also gonna have to do a grind for Rourke, because last time, the level I was at was not good enough. I mean, I could do it at this level, it's just the main problem is, his Cranidos has Pursuit, and you have to get very lucky with either Astonish flinches or high roll with Psywave. There's probably a joke about Gen 2 speedruns somewhere in there. Maybe. Plus, something that really interests me... Yeah, Psywave. People picked this Pokemon because they thought it was going to be good. Although, once we get rid of Astonish and get moves like Shockwave and Shadow Ball, and Psychic, you can see the moveset on the right side of the screen. It's going to be quite OP. It's just, its start is just going to be slow as heck. Will this get me up? Darn. I'm going to go get more damage rounding. I'll be right back. Yeah. And also in this town, there is a girl with an Abra. You can trade her a Machop. But I've determined it is not worth doing. Like, it's only worth getting Abra if you manage to catch it. I'm just going to get one more level to level 16. Not for damage rounding, it's just to make Psywave do more damage. Because right now, Psywave will do anywhere from 1 to 22 damage. But if I get up one more level, it'll go up to 23 damage. Yeah. But hey, it's not as bad as when I did Latios. Remember that Latios video from a couple weeks ago? Like, the fact that it started with Psywave and Memento, so it couldn't even get Struggle. I literally had to grind to level 20 with a slow experience Pokemon with only Psywave. A level 17 Latios would 2-hit a level 3 C-Dot. Like, it was bad. It was so bad. But one of the things I like people picking, like, very OP Pokemon, and then they see just how bad they actually are. Because you think of like, Mismagius being good, because, like, you evolve it from, like, a Misdreavus. Well, I'm out of moves. You evolve it from a Misdreavus, and it has, like, some good moves. But not if you start with it. You know what's funny? In the Ampharos stream, I told people in the chat that I've done Ampharos and Heart Gold. I did a stream of it a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you saw it, but basically what happened, like, Ampharos is really bad in the remakes because, like, Thunder Punch became a physical move, and its physical attack stat is so much worse, and its best special attacking electric move is Discharge. Like, the TM for Thunderbolt is locked outside of the game corner to Cerulean Cave. So and its speed was so bad. And then someone in his chat said I was bad at Pokemon. And I'm like, just keep telling yourself that. And he's like, but it's true. And then I'm like, and then I added him and I put in quotation marks, you're bad at Pokemon. And then I said, says to the guy who did Shedinja and Wobbuffet in Leaf Green. And I never heard anything back. I'm used to people, like, in the shorts YouTube Shorts comment section just calling me bad. I'm just used to it. Like, here's the thing. All the people who say that, like, you're bad, like, they have never once done a run like this. They think it's just simply easy, just fight every single trainer, and then you'll be fine. No, it is not. It's not that easy. Average internet user. Yep, pretty much. Alright, 2-hit the Geodude. Alright, I'm getting some bad rolls here. There we go. The Onix can only hit me with Rock Throw, which isn't going to do much. It has lower attack than Geodude. There we go. This was a lot easier than last time. Yeah, it was a lot faster than last time, too. Alright, time for some shopping. Alright. Stealth Rock, do not sell return. I need some potions, antidotes. Something I've noticed in newer games due to the existence of static, you need a lot more paralyze heals. Yeah, and other people like Van Man and Gym Leader Matt got a couple. They would get comments from people on like how they're playing like a Gen 1 Pokemon so terribly, just do this strategy. And then they're like, that strat doesn't even exist in Gen 1. Like someone suggested to Van Man in his Alakazam versus Gyarados video, just teach Alakazam Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch. And then he was like, it can't even learn those moves in Gen 1. But they, like, those comments, like, they act really smug, like they know what they're talking about. And then Steve just says, come on, guys. This guy's probably just, like, 10 years old, and his first game is Sword and Shield. And I'm like, good point. Oh, hello, Boss and Dominus. How are you doing today? I'm just going on a rant about, average YouTube commenters. Alright, if you want a sneak peek on how much Skunk Tank is going to suck off Jupiter, that Skunky's like a 6-hit with Astonish, and it's immune to Psywave, so Jupiter's Skunk Tank is going to be a lot worse. Just beat the game faster, LMAO. Yeah. Playing Brawl Stars. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. Yeah, I actually watched Gym Leader Matt's latest video. I can't remember what it was. It was Golem in red version. And then someone commented copycat. And he ended up saying sarcastically, oh sure, the only one who's allowed to make content is J-Rose and everyone else is a copycat. Why don't you go get a hobby, bitch? And I'm like, geez, Matt, calm down. And then I was like, lol. And then he responded, well, guess what? I get these comments all the time, and this guy probably won't even respond anyway. I mean, I wouldn't have done like that, because there is a chance he does respond, or, like, you can get reported for, like, harassment. I don't want to risk that, but, yeah, Matt was definitely, being ballsy. I'll just say that. Hey, look, a Badoo. Alright, to the left side right there is the TM for Rock Tomb. We can't learn that move, so we're not even going to bother with it. I'll just teach Return now. Could just delete the negative comment. I think he wanted to just leave it there to let everyone see it, but... yeah, you can't always just delete them. I'm not really a fan of deleting comments, though. I don't know what it is about it. Because, I mean, generally, I don't get many comments in the first place. Alright, those twins up there, I don't want to do a double battle because the double battles take twice as long, and I'd have to share the experience with one of my HM friends. So, I would rather not fight them. Wait, does Bide hit ghost types in Platinum? Because that Kricketot was using Bide, and if that Astonish didn't kill, it would have knocked me out. But I'm like, wait a minute, Bide's a normal type move. Does Bide hit ghosts in Gen 4? Does someone want to verify that for me, please? Thank you if you do. Okay. Alright, pick this orange berry for Mars. Cherry berry for Gardenia. Oh, it does? Okay. Thanks for letting me know that. But you know what's funny? How is Bide able to hit Ghost in Gen 4, but Counter cannot? Like, even though Counter deals back double the damage from physical moves, even though it has no type, it doesn't deal super effective damage, it still hits Ghosts. Like, it cannot hit Ghosts. So that seems pretty inconsistent to me. Oh my gosh. Seems like it only hits... Wait, really? Only 1 in 4? So that means in Gen 2 and 3 it got rid of that. The reason I said, like, a counter couldn't hit Ghosts, I remember when I was doing a Parasect, it was my old Parasect video with different rule set. I tried to bring in the move tutor for Counter to deal with Agatha's Ghost moves, which were physical, and then Counter literally wouldn't work on them. I'm just gonna save here, just in case. Yeah, normally, like, today would be the day I wouldn't be doing a stream like this. I would be, doing that, Crystal Randomizer with Steve M Plays, but we had to move that stream to last Tuesday, a couple days ago, because today he's doing a whole bunch of, baseball games. So, yeah. Yeah, they made small tweaks to Bide in each gen, and they just outright removed it. You know, people complained about Gen 8 removing, like, Pokemon. Like, they did remove a lot of bad moves. Like, they did remove Return and Frustration. They removed Hidden Power. They've removed Bide. Like, they just got rid of a lot of shit moves that, like, nobody uses. Well, I guess Return's good, but it was kind of overpowered. I don't mind them getting rid of moves. Although, you know what's funny? Even though Sword and Shield got rid of Hidden Power, they brought it back in BDSP because obviously Unknown are in the game, but they got rid of the TM for it, so only Unknown have Hidden Power. I know a lot of people who like to play like Showdown competitive. Like, they were glad that Sword and Shield got rid of Hidden Power, because trying to breed a competitive Pokemon with the right Hidden Power is an absolute nightmare. Because you have to have the right amount of IVs, and you have to have the maximum power Hidden Power possible. Oh, I just realized I forgot to update the move. My bad. Sometimes I just don't see these things. Return. Yeah, that's why I never did competitive battles on real games. Yeah, I don't blame you. Uh-oh. See, it's a good thing I have Return. Return is actually doing way more than Astonish. Although, they have made competitive a lot easier in the newer games. Like, they have those mints that let you change your nature. They have the bottle caps to give you maxed out IVs. I know some people have been asking for a rusty bottle cap. Basically, it's the opposite of a bottle cap. It brings your IV down to 0. Because for some Pokemon, you want to have 0 speed. Like for Amoonguss and Trick Room, you want to have as low a speed as possible. But nothing like that exists. Yeah, I'm gonna need to equip that Pecha Berry. I'm supposed to equip an Orange Berry for this fight, but I'm just gonna do a Pecha Berry instead. Alright. Although, in Shining Pearl, I actually did get a pretty nice team. They weren't, like, good in terms of, like, their IVs, but, like, I got a Tauros with Guts, and I gave it a Toxic Orb and Facade, so it just kept killing everything in the Battle Tower. I also got a Nidoking with Sheer Force, because I used all of my, like, points from Pokemon Home, and I transferred it into Shining Pearl Battle Tower points, and I bought an ability patch, and I gave my Nidoking Sheer Force, and I gave it Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Earth Power, and Substitute. And I had something else, I can't remember what. But basically, the Nidoking with Substitute, it was really good for the Frontier Brains Milotic, because I could just fish for a Hydro Pump miss and just kill his entire team behind a Substitute. Alright, I need to use Psywave here. Come on, come on! Yes! Ah, darn it. That button that keeps flipping the screens, that's normally my Turbo B button, but on the DS games, I cannot have more than one button turboed. So right now I'm turboing the A button, so I can't have B turboed. So that's why I keep doing that sometimes. Yeah. I think in my last Mismagius run, I did have an Abra. I actually did use it to teleport back to the center constantly. Yeah, right now, Astonish and Return are doing just about the same damage. I'll be right back, restarting PC. Yeah, I should have done that for my Vaporeon stream, which is why the Vaporeon stream wasn't up. Sorry, everyone. But yeah, I'll see you soon, Austin. Is my Pecha Berry still equipped? No, it's not. I need to get rid of that. What is this? X Special Defense? How useless. Also, guys, if you saw on the schedule that Saturday was going to be the Parasect race submission for Scott's Thoughts, May 6th was going to be the upload date after it was pushed back from the 29th of April, but the video is actually going to be pushed back by about a month. Because he said he's shown us all the pictures. The video's about an hour in, but it's still not finished. He says it's nowhere close to being finished. So I estimate that the video is going to be around 2 hours long. So I can understand why he's delaying it. So my Parasect race submission will not be uploaded until his comes out. I just had that on the schedule because he made it seem like it was going to be out then. Hello, Game Dev. How are you doing? I saw you at the Ampro stream as well. It's nice to know we all watch similar people. Oh. So yeah, Game Dev. Last night, I was actually, I was experimenting with different randomizer rules for Leaf Green. I can basically, like, replicate, like, the crystal ones and the red and blue ones, just minus the key items, of course. Like, I can shuffle all the regular items, I can randomize all the Pokemon, stuff like that. It's just, it would be a lot of fun to get the key items randomized. I actually tried looking everywhere online, but all I found online were Crystal and a couple in Pokemon Blue. Like, there were actually a lot of people who did Crystal. Which program is used for the key item randomizer for red and blue? If you look up into Google, Pokemon Key Item Randomizer, there's a website called stump.io, and it has some, like, open source coding to how it does it on GitHub. So maybe you can look at that. Alright, this house here, I believe there's a person who heals you. Although it is kind of useless, since as soon as you enter the forest, Cheryl will just heal your Pokemon as soon as you enter a battle. But I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, it's a shame I can't take Cheryl into the old chateau, because grinding on the Ghastly in there would be quite nice. Oh, but there are Ghastly here because it's the morning hours. I think it would be better to just grind in the forest instead, because Cheryl will heal my team for me. Yeah, I do save before this battle because this girl has a Pachirisu with static and I think it also has Thunder Wave. So if it paralyzes you, it can make this fight quite hard. Or not Thunder Wave, but Spark. Do 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 do. Well, that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I have been considering commissioning somebody to make a key item randomizer for Fire Red. Because I really want to start doing it. But nothing online exists for it. Baneri. Okay, I do need to catch a Baneri. Because I do need access to the Amity Square. Come on, catch. Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna have to look for a different Baneri. Ooh, there's a Beauty Fly. That's worth experience. I'll take that out. Yeah, good thing about these multi-battles here, since the Chansey isn't mine, I get all of the experience. And, by the way, we're almost at level 30. I have also looked into doing those map randomizers, but that doesn't really feel like Pokemon anymore. It doesn't really feel like it. Come on, I need it. Oh, there's a Baneri. Alright, come on, get the Baneri. If I don't catch it, then I'm gonna have to come back and buy some Great Balls. Well, unless I can catch it in this net ball. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back here. Unless I can attempt it in one net ball, which I highly doubt I can. Alright, one chance. Come on. Well, even though it's not a bug or water type, that works. I will need to buy some Great Balls for the Bibarel later, though. Soothe-Bell. I am going to equip this to raise my friendship faster. Funny thing is, I found out you do not get the Soothe-Bell here in Platinum. In Pearl. In Pearl, Cheryl doesn't give you anything. There's just a lot of differences with Platinum and Pearl. Like, it's insane. Like, you don't get the Soothe-Bell. Rowan doesn't give you Return. You don't get the TM for Hidden Power. Well, in Pearl, you get Hidden Power in the Trainer's School. But in Platinum, you do not. So I will say, if this was Pearl, Mismagius would be a heck of a lot easier. A lot easier. Alright, I gotta be careful which of these guys I fight. One of them is the infamous 6th Magikarp trainer. I think it's that guy facing to the right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him. Yeah, that other fisherman there is not a trainer. Alright, so while I'm here, I'm gonna go get the Explorer Kit. I'll just have my rival here just bring me up to here. Talk to Cyrus. Alright, so while I'm here, I'm going to buy some pokeballs. No. 5 escape ropes. And some more potions. There's also a hidden super potion back here. It exists in Pearl as well. Yeah, hopefully Gardenia is a lot easier than last time. I also just realized I didn't put up the Soothe-Bell on here. It's what happens without Game Hook. You gotta do that stuff manually. Yeah. Nah, I don't need to save here. Yeah, I also need to decide, like, when I should do the, World Tournament streams, and, which Pokemon to do them with. Well, obviously, I'm not gonna use Quilava in the World Tournament. Like, that's just not gonna happen. Like, I gotta decide, like, I guess it'll just be whenever I feel like it. Like, if I don't want to route in another solo run, I can just do a World Tournament stream. Like, those kinds of, like, stuff, extra side streams I can do are just for days when, I don't feel like planning a Pokemon, and I just want something easy. Well, the World Tournament ain't easy. Last time it was like a 4-hour stream. And I've had like 57 losses. It shows you how hard the tournament is. Okay, I need to use the Paralyze Heal, a potion, and equip the Cherry Berry, and save. Cherry Berry. Alright, let's see how this attempt goes. I remember in the last run, this attempt took so many tries. Let's see how much a return does. Yeah, I'm gonna need to rely on Psywave. Still. But at least this time, I'm a lot higher leveled. I think last time I was like 23. Oh yeah. If Cherrim uses Leech Seed, it's an instant reset. Unless I get incredibly lucky with Psywave. Two hit, okay. You want that to be a 2-hit, otherwise she'll use a potion. Alright, and I defeated the Cherrim without any Leech Seed. Alright, it's out of heal range. There we go. That's nice. And we're almost to level 30 as well. Alright, now I just need to equip the Soothe Bell back. Yep, and before I go in here, if I go to this tree right here, and go all the way here, here's Thief. This is the next move I can learn, so I'm going to teach this over Psywave. I'm not going to be relying on that trash move anymore. Although I will say, Thief is a physical move, but it's still going to be more consistent than Psywave. Plus, even at higher levels, Psywave still has the chance of dealing 1 damage. Yep. There we go. I almost was worried I was going to die from poison. Okay. Antidote. Super Potion. Regular Potion. There we go. Level 30. See, on the last run, we were at 60 attempts, and I hadn't even beaten Jupiter, even at level 40. Because I didn't have return, but now I do. So here's the plan. Just spam return all the way. It's still not going to do too much to Skunk Tank, but it's going to be my best move. See? Okay, I can definitely see... Return is doing the most amount of damage, but that's not enough. It's only doing like a quarter, and the Citrus Berry activates way too early. But still, we're going to try one more time. I could equip an Oran Berry, though. I don't even think that would really help too much. But yep, it shows we need a higher level. Oh, dang it. So yeah, not level 30. Alright, so I think level 35 will be a good time to come back. Time to go to the old chateau. Yeah, and while I'm here, I'll also get the rare candy and the TM for substitute. That's the old Gateau. I'm probably saying that wrong. There's substitute. Yeah, see that painting? It has eyes on it. You should see how that painting looks in the remakes. It looks freaking creepy. Alright guys, do you think we'll find a shiny in here today? You never know. Shiny Ghastly time? Maybe. Because of how much training we have to do. Plus, here's the thing. As we're training, I'm holding the Soothe Bell. My friendship is growing even faster. I can only take out 4 more Ghastlies before I need to go restore power points. Alright, right here is an Ether. I'm going to use this on Astonish. So now I can get a bit more training. Not on you. Well, I'll just use Return. Actually, I think due to how high my friendship will be growing with a Soothe Bell, I'll just come back after 33. Dude, what is... This is some really low encounter luck. Jeez. It's just a good thing we're in the fast experience group. Alright, I got one more use of Thief. Oh, I just remembered. There's actually some trainers to the east of Eterna City, so let's go there and train first. Also, we're only dealing neutral damage to the Bronzor because Steel didn't lose its resistance to Ghost and Dark until Gen 6. Man, that was a lucky crit. Yeah, here's a TM for Taunt, which no Pokemon would ever really use. All it really does is just prevent your Pokemon from using status moves, like Thunder Wave and Growl, Double Team. I think there's some trainers in here I forgot to take on. Alright, let's just take on this one guy too, because our friendship still goes up, so Return will progressively get more powerful. Alright, Jupiter, let's try this again. See how much more damage Return does. It almost one-shots the Zubat. Yeah, let's try that again, because I think the Zubat did get a critical hit. You know what, maybe I should try equipping an Oranberry. Just to heal a little bit extra, you know? Oop. I think one more return would have killed it. But the main problem is Night Slash doesn't miss. So I think at this point, right now, if I don't do any more training, what I would have to do is, well, if I got a flinch on the Zubat and came here at full HP, would I still win? Huh. Or it's doing that. Like... Well, that works. Start off with a smoke screen. Okay, then. That's one way to win. Oh, hello, LOLXD. How are you doing? LOLXD, yeah, pretty much. That fight just came down to the AI being an idiot. But hey, I'll take it. I can finally move on with the whole rest of the run. How about me? I'm doing a lot better knowing that I finally beat Jupiter. I had to quit my last run at this over Jupiter. All because of her skunk tank. But yep, we can finally move on now. We're still going to be stuck using some terrible moves for a while, but pretty soon, like right before the 4th gym, we will be getting Shockwave. It's going to be our first, like, actual good move. Wait, no, not here. I need to get the bike. Okay. Alright, hopefully I can avoid the trainers here. There we go. Now I've got to go down here. We're going to be going to the secret entrance of the Wayward Cave. I'm going to get one of these just in case for Fantina. And we're going to be getting the secret rare candy in there too. Where is it? Here it is. In Pearl, there's actually some strength boulders in the way of the entrance. So you actually can't come down here until you can use strength. In Pearl version. Yeah, this turn's always tricky. Even though I can't learn Earthquake, I'm just gonna get it anyway just to sell it, since I'm right here. Now I can escape rope out and move on. So yeah, if I use a Pokemon that can learn Earthquake, it's a really good 100 base power move to just teach right away. Pearl, though, doesn't have this advantage, because you have to wait a long time in Pearl to get Earthquake. Because as I stated before, you need to have Strength in Pearl. I'm gonna get another one of these. some more good news. Usually Fantina is quite difficult in Platinum for a lot of Pokemon, especially since her Leaf Duskull has Will-O-Wisp, which can burn your Pokemon. But this time, we have Thief and Astonish. But technically, since we have the Dread Plate, well, we will get the Spooky Plate. We're going to be using Astonish. Ugh. Yeah, if you time it right, you can just use the bike. Ugh. Dang it. Okay, that was actually pretty bad. My fault. Yeah, right now with the same type attack bonus, Astonish is a 5 base power stronger than Thief. But we will be getting the Spooky Plate to boost Ghost Moves by 20%. That's in Amity Square. But that's not the main reason we're going, that's just a bonus. We're also going to be going to get the Amulet Coin, because we do need to grind money for Hidden Power. Because while in Pearl you're given Hidden Power, in Platinum you have to get it from the Game Corner, which is 10,000 coins. Actually, I think it's 6,000 coins, but it costs like 120,000 Pokedollars. But there's two trainers on Route 212 south of Heartdome City. If you hold the Amulet Coin and you defeat both of them, you'll get like $21,000 in just like a minute's worth of battling. Like, it's really fast. And the Amulet Coin just makes it twice as fast, because what I've noticed is that I think in the newer games, I can't exactly prove this, but I think trainers are less likely to rematch you than in Leaf Green. Because in Leaf Green, I would use the Versus Seeker with a 70% success rate on Fisherman Elliott, but it seems like in this game, it's like a 50% chance. Like, the chance just feels lower. So it just makes it twice as fast. Oh boy. I don't think this Nosepass can hit me with anything. Okay. Oh. Why did you use 6 Hardens before a Rock Throw? Alright. But some good news is, like, I do need some PP, so here's an Ether. Alright, I'm using my Ether on Thief because I need to look for a B-Barrel. Well, that was quick. It's only a 20% chance in Platinum. But in Pearl, I'm thinking of catching a B-Barrel in the Safari Zone instead, because on this route in Pearl, it's a 10% chance instead of 20, so it's a lot rarer and a lot harder to find. But yeah, we just found that super quickly. Also, something I've noticed in Pearl version, you cannot use your bike in those gates. If you enter a gate with your bike on, you'll be back on your feet. But in Platinum, you can ride your bike through it. Like, it's just such a random, quality of life improvement. Like, you won't be kicked off your bike in the gate. But I will say, in Pearl, it annoyed the heck out of me. The fact that I would be on my bike, I'd enter a gate to go to a route, and then I'd be running. So I have to get on the bike again. Alright, now for Amity Square. Alright, right here will be the Amulet Coin. Now I've got to look for the other items. Nope. Is there something up here? Let me bring up my dowsing machine. Nope. Really? Black Pebble. Alright, here's the spooky plate. There's also the TM for secret power in here and attract, but we do not need attract. I have it in my notes to get it, but I never end up using it, so I'm just going to ignore it. Alright, so now I no longer need the Soothe Bell. I'm going to equip the spooky plate. Oops. There we go. What? Oh. Oops. Did that in the wrong order. Oh, wait a minute. I need to use... Oh, no, I used the center. I did. Alright, that's a circle. Yeah! This puzzle's also random every time. Alright. Circle dot. No. Yeah. Okay, that was actually pretty easy. Usually that's a lot harder. I also wish in this game, instead of a Shadow Claw, Fantina gives you Shadow Ball. But unfortunately not. So I will teach Shadow Claw just because it's better than Astonish, but it won't take advantage of my better special attack. Like, seriously, that thing does have Shadow Ball, but Fantina doesn't get the TM for it. Alright, I got a backup plan. I'm not going to bother updating my overlay because I'm going to re-equip the spooky plate. I'm going to use Thief to steal the Mismagius' citrus berry. So even without the spooky plate, Astonish is still going to do more than Thief. Just because of Stab. Thief. Oh, that was a lucky crit, wasn't it? Alright, so now I just re-equip the spooky plate. And now I'm going to teach Shadow Claw over Astonish. Oh, it can't learn it. Never mind. For some reason, I thought it could. Alright, time for Rival 3. Oh boy. Okay, luckily well, it couldn't have used Endeavor on me. Because, it's a normal move. But Double Team with Endeavor does make that Staravia quite terrifying. Like, if you can't knock it out quickly enough and it uses Endeavor, it deals a huge chunk of your health. Alright, what do I do now? Okay. Alright, this is a mandatory double battle. It's the only mandatory battle in this entire route. If you have Earthquake from the Wayward Cave, it makes this fight like just one turn long. But since I obviously can't learn Earthquake, I'm gonna have to take them out one by one. Oh dear. Ha. Dang, I did not think she'd see me from that far. Also, in a Pearl version, the Lost Tower is actually mandatory because that's where Strength is. But it's not where Strength is in Platinum, so I don't need to worry about it. No, don't get rid of that. Alright, get rid of Bullet Seed, Taunt, Earthquake, Shadow Claw, and Grass Knot. Now I just need to buy enough Super Repels to last the entire game. Alright, let's go get the HM for Defog. Even though Defog isn't mandatory, it just helps prevent to deal with accuracy RNG on that route with the fog. Wrong way. Dude. Oh my... Dude! Stop doing that. Right in here. Right in... Yeah. Defog. Odd Incense. Mind Plate. Boosts Psychic moves by 20%. Nugget. Could have swore there was a rare candy in here. Oh, no, there is no rare candy. That's only in Pearl. Only Pearl has a rare candy in here. But it is helpful to get the HM for Defog. Plus, it helps you just see on the route. There is a rare candy right here, though. Also, you know what I've noticed? In Pearl, you can only buy Moo Moo Milks here one at a time. While in Platinum, you're able to buy by the dozen. So in Pearl, it's actually not worth buying Moo Moo Milk. Like, that is so like, why? Is this thing even able to hit me? I don't think it can. That's funny. Okay, guys, right here, Shockwave. This is going to be our first special move. Psywave's not a special move. Well, even though it may literally be a special move, but it does random damage. Alright, teach it over Spite. Alright, now for Ace Trainers Maya and Dennis. Maya is generally the easier one in both Pearl and Platinum, but Dennis in both Pearl and Platinum is pretty difficult to deal with. It'll especially be helpful on Dennis, because in Platinum, Dennis has a Gyarados. This Gligar is quite annoying, though. Drifblim. Oh yeah, Drifblim. I forgot about that. Plus, since I defeat it with a special move, Aftermath will not activate. Oh, no, Gyarados is in Pearl. In Platinum, he has a Drifblim. Both of them can be quite difficult to deal with. I didn't bother depositing the egg. Alright, now to heal at the center. It's generally not worth it to buy vitamins in Sinnoh from what I've learned, because you just gain a lot of EVs throughout the run, and you get a lot of the important ones too. Plus, the Sinnoh Elite Four is generally not that hard. Like, especially if you have a setup move. Because Spiritomb is the easiest Pokemon to set up on. Because it's a very weak attacker. Darn it. Oh, wait a minute. I think I could have avoided that guy. Yeah, I could have avoided that guy the entire time. Yeah, Maylene's gym puzzle is a lot harder in Pearl, because I never can seem to remember how to solve it. And this guy here, even though he's not mandatory, you have to pass by him like 3 times, and he has only 1 Pokemon. It's faster to just fight him. Plus, Heracross give decent XP. See? 1200. Wait. There we go. You know, Mismagius is really starting to make up some ground. Her, Machoke can only hit me with Rock Tomb. Her Lucario can use Metal Claw, but it really will not do much. The Late Bloomer. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Why did Maylene not use a potion? That would have been a good opportunity to use one. Oh wait, before I forget, I need to get the coin case. That was quick first try. You have to play a game called Is the Coin in the Left or the Right Hand? And it changes every time, so the best way to solve is just to spam A. You'll eventually get it right. I don't know if Mismagius will catch up enough to beat my prediction. My prediction was a 3-hour, 30-minute time. But we'll see. Oh god, I really should have healed. Oh man. It's okay. I saved beforehand. I saved. But yeah, that was quite stupid. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, here's another interesting thing. In Platinum, like, if you got Earthquake and you taught it, Lucas's, what's its face? Clefairy will actually, most of the time, use Gravity turn 1. Like there. It'll allow me to hit everything with Earthquake, even the Zubat, for super effective damage. I've actually used that strat with Charizard and, what was the other one? Lucario. I think Electivire also did it because all three of them got Earthquake. Alright, teach Fly to my Starly. Alright. I'll use the Centaur. Alright, but I'm gonna do this right now. I'm equipping the Amulet Coin. The reason I'm doing this is because as soon as I defeat Rival 4 in front of Crasher Wake's gym, I'm going to be going to Route 212 and grind on those two trainers, a Gentleman and a Socialite, I believe they're called. They give, like as I said before, like if they both rematch you and you hold the Amulet Coin, in 1 minute you'll get like $21,000. Because each of them individually with the Amulet Coin give you around like $10,000. And they each only have one Pokemon. But I'm just going to have the Amulet Coin now, so if I encounter any trainers, at least I'll earn more money. What I could have done was had the Amulet Coin equipped the whole time. It just means that I wouldn't have had the Spooky Plate. Hey, I didn't know Rhyhorn appear on this route. Shockwave. Darn it, I thought I had a Repel up. Huh, I thought B-Barrel gave more experience than that. Alright, I always like to defeat this girl here, even though she only has one Pokemon. The reason I do this is because throughout the entire run, you have to like pass by her like 5 times, and she's a spinner. Instead of just trying to avoid her every time, just take her on. This was actually a mistake. Because this trainer you like never encounter. Yeah, same thing with this girl here. She only has a single Glammeow. So now when I go back and forth on this route, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I need to put Shockwave in slot 1. Nah, I don't need to. Because pretty soon I'll get a better Ghost move. No, I don't need to do this. Yeah. Also, our hidden power today is Hidden Power Ice. It's to deal with Cynthia's Garchomp. Yeah, we don't need Hidden Power Electric like Charizard and Lucario did, because we have Shockwave. We can deal with Wake's Pokemon quite nicely. Although his Quagsire will need to be taken down with Astonish and Thief in return. Or I can just use Hidden Power. Oh. Well, I lost to Leech Seed. That stinks. I thought it was going to be the end of that when I defeated Gardenia. Like, I defeated her, I'm like, hey, I don't have to worry about dying from Leech Seed, but nope, still gotta worry about that. Weasel. Really? A burn? You have got to be kidding. Dude. Man, the rival's trying to put up a fight today. Hey, that was a lucky crit. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna defeat the trainers in here really quick. Actually, no, I shouldn't. Because if I make it all the way to the end with all the trainers defeated, I'll have to backtrack in here anyway. So yeah, never mind. Alright, there is a rare candy on this route in Platinum, but it's not in the swamp like it is in Pearl. It's further down the route. It's, somewhere over here. Right here. Alright, now I can just go fly to Hearthome City and go fight those trainers. I need $120,000 for Hidden Power. How much do I have? 41,000. Okay. I'm gonna go use the center first. It's also a good thing it's not nighttime, otherwise I'd have to take out these police officers first. See, $10,800. So 10,800 times 2 is 21,600. Oops. Yeah, even when I played Platinum when I was younger, I knew about this trick. Alright. I'm going to move the Versus Seeker up here. Alright, I can rematch this guy. Although trying to recharge it is quite difficult on this route. You know what? There's a citrus berry here. Nobody. Nobody. So yeah, that's why the amulet coin here is super important. There's actually also these trainers right here. They don't give as much money, but they still give a lot of money. $8,640. Oh, right, both of them. Alright, how much money do I have? 120,000. Okay, I'm done. That was actually pretty quick. I only had to use the Versus Seeker like 4 times, and half of them failed. Wrong way. Alright, time to go get our hidden power. You can also get a silk scarf here if you want, but we don't need that. Hidden power. Hidden power over what? I'll just teach it over Thief. And now re-equip the spooky plate. Yeah, and later in the run, we'll replace Shockwave with Thunderbolt, Astonish with Shadow Ball, and I think we're also getting Flamethrower. I'm not sure. I don't know what the other move's going to be. I'm surprised that Azumarill lived a shockwave. Just came and wow, return was definitely a lifesaver. Yeah, I think you were there for the last attempt I had at Mismagius, but yeah. Hidden Power was... Oh yeah, Return was definitely the lifesaver. Hey, wait a minute. I think the Quagsire in this game literally cannot attack me. I think its only attack is Mud Bomb. Oh no, it has Rock Tomb. Never mind. I'm thinking of... Oh, I'm thinking of Bertha's Quagsire from Pearl. That one... Oh, that one only has Mud Bomb. So anyone I use with Levitate or stuff like that, Bertha's Quagsire can't do anything. I remember that from my Staraptor run. Man, I will say in Platinum, though, there's just a lot more dialogue. Wasn't I at this timestamp last time with Mismagius? I was still grinding in the old chateau. I think I was. So yeah, Return was a lifesaver. Alright, we're about to get our next move upgrade. Yeah, also, Whoop, I saw your new upload recently. The Crystal with Ash's team, I believe. I'm definitely going to be checking that out. It looks interesting. I'd be really interested to know if you made the Noctowl shiny, because technically Ash's Noctowl was a shiny. Bonus points if you did that. Okay, Return. I don't know why I'm using Return. I should be prioritizing Hidden Power and Shockwave. Alright, gotta be careful of those guys. Yeah. Ah, darn it. Oh well, he just has one Pokemon. Not a big deal. Shadow Ball. Right, Astonish. Shadow Ball. So now Shadow Ball is gonna be my go-to default move. Especially with the Spooky Plate. So with Stab and the Spooky Plate, Shadow Ball isn't effective. Let's see, 80. Stab is 120. The 20% is, oh, wrong, hold on. I don't know. Too much math. I estimate it'd be around like 135. Yeah, somewhere around there. Ugh. I don't need a save here. Because I do have to fight Cyrus. All of his team members are weak to electric except for his Sneasel, which I can just use hit and... No. I'll still use Shockwave. Screech? Oh no. I'm going to use Hidden Power, actually. Hidden Power has 10 base power more than Shockwave, so that'll be slightly more powerful. Alright, and now we have Surf. We're going to be getting our next move upgrade. Max Elixir right here. Thunderbolt. So now I don't have to buy it at the game corner. And we're also going to be getting some more rare candies while we're here. We're not getting Flamethrower. We're coming down here for the candy. Something I found out, the rare candy is actually not here in Pearl. Alright, now I've got to get the Route 214 candy. Hey, Tentacool. Also, something I'm thinking of doing with my round 2 segments, I'm not going to do round 2 as live streams anymore. Like, if you're a member or a patron, I did Kabuto and what was the other one? Scizor and Pokemon Black. I ended the live stream and then did a recording of the member exclusive, but I'm not going to do that with the live streams anymore. So only edited videos of games that have a second round that I do, they'll have like an extra section in them. So like if you saw Quilava on YouTube, for example, then you can go over to memberships and you'll see another version of it that's like 5 minutes longer. That has the second round in it. Also, it's a good thing Shadow Ball's knocking these things out. So yeah, the only round 2 segments that members will be getting will be from edited videos, which are the higher quality ones anyway, because I don't know if anyone wants to watch an hour of me failing the second round of the champion or something. I'm not sure people would want to see that. Oh. Since this is Platinum, Strength is on the Iron Islands. Iron Island. You also don't have to go in there with them. It's completely optional. Okay. What's my plan for Byron Shadow Ball? Man, it'd be really nice if Mismagius could learn Flamethrower, but it's only Fire move as Will-O-Wisp. Well, it might learn Sunny Day too, but the TMs on the right are just notable TMs. Well, Steelix is neutral to Hidden Power Ice, so it works with that at least. Darn it. How did you even see me? Hidden Power. Oh, one hit. That's surprising. Because last time it wasn't. Huh. That Steelix might have had a minus special defense nature or something. You know, whenever I seem to say in my videos, like, I'm surprised I survived, they're like, you're 10 levels higher. And I'm like, you do know, like, when I play through the entire game with one Pokemon, that's bound to happen, right? Like, just because you're 10 levels higher does not mean fights are winnable. It does not mean that at all. Like, that's what people don't understand. Like, it's not like you're using an entire team. You're using one Pokemon for a team of 6. You want to be a higher level than them. If I was the same level as Byron's team, like, I wouldn't make it past his second Pokemon. Thunderbolt. Alright, Shadow Ball did lower special defense, so that will be a one-hit. Bastiodon. Shadow Ball. Actually, Shockwave would be better. Not really. Dude, did you just see how little Stone Edge did? That did like 30 HP. Yeah, Bastiodon's pathetic. One hit point left. Oh my god. That's clutch. Shows you how bad Bastiodon is. I'm not looking forward to when I have to do Bastiodon or Shieldon in one of these runs. Get out of the sign. Alright, this time, do not forget Lake Valor. Like, in my slacking run, I went all the way to Snow Point City. And defeated Candace. I also just realized I forgot to teach Thunderbolt. Thunderbolty. Yeah, why not? That sounds like a move. Uh-oh. Let's see if I still end up winning this fight. Alright, Bronzor. Best move would be Shadow Ball. Toxicroak. Shadow Ball still. Oh, phew. I'm just glad that thing didn't use Sucker Punch if it did. I don't think it has Sucker Punch. I meant to fly to Twin Leaf, but oh well, this works. Pound on speed. My main rule for multi-battles is that my second Pokemon cannot help me in any way. The only thing my other Pokemon's allowed to do is raise its own stats or hit my Pokemon. It's the only thing they're allowed to do. Thunderbolt. Shadow Ball. Thunderbolt. Luckily that hypnosis missed. But yeah, look at the fast group. We're already level 53. That's impressive. Alright, I'm gonna need to teach strength. You don't have to use defog in this section. It still just makes it easier to see. There's a rare candy right here. And there's also a max elixir here. I'm gonna go get it. That in there was the Never Melt Ice. It would boost hidden power by 20% because I have hidden power ice. But I really do not need it. Also, if you take the HM for rock climb and you return it to that guy in the house right next to it, he will give you the icicle plate. But the funny thing is, the Never Melt Ice and the icicle plate are so near each other. I think theoretically the Never Melt Ice would be faster because all you have to do is enter a little room in a cave. But the other one you have to like talk to a guy. But I guess if I was doing like an item randomizer, like I would get the icicle plate. Also, fun fact, in Pearl, this is a hyper potion. I see that your time level and badge count means the run's going much better. Yeah, way, way better. I had to be level 33, though, for Jupiter, so still quite a bit of training was needed. And I ended up winning because turn 1, the skunk tank, instead of attacking, decided to use smokescreen. Let's see if I remember how to solve this. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember how to solve this. Because what kind of triggers me is that both Pearl and Platinum, the ice puzzle is completely different. So I have to memorize 2 different ice puzzles. And I've done Pearls like 3 in a row, but I haven't done Platinum in a while. So, oh my god. So I ended up forgetting how to do this one. Right here. I already did that. Okay. Got that one. That one. That one. Oh, it's already solved. That wasn't too bad. Thunderbolt. Oh yeah, Steve M plays. I don't know if you know this, but Mismagius is actually in the fast experience group, so it's leveling up super fast. Like I haven't done much over leveling outside of like Jupiter, so like I haven't done much extra training. I'm already level 54, and I'm on the verge of death apparently. Uh-oh. Okay, luckily it didn't have Ice Shard. Man, that's 2 gym leaders in a row I've won with, like, 1 to 4 HP. So, Steve, how is your baseball tournament going? I think I better heal first. Wait a minute, I already did heal. Oh, well. Hey, Game Dev, welcome back. Did you ever figure anything out about that red and blue item randomizer thing that I told you about? Because I remember you were asking me about the program. Oh, you never left. What was I going to again? Oh, Veilstone. My grandmother told me about some guy coming over from the electric company, so I didn't hear anything after my last message. Oh. Oh, right. I gotta figure out how to make a patch. Oh. Well, I'm just saying, if you're able to figure it out, I'd be willing to compensate for it. Alright, just, save. Oh. So yeah, it looks like you have, what, 5 more badges and only 20 extra minutes? Yeah, pretty much. I think it was around this time I quit the last run. Nope, this way. You know, how much would you guys look forward to doing, me streaming, Pokemon Stadium Gym Leader Castle speedruns? Because I'm debating whether to do that run next week, or, Oh, I thought there was a repel here. Or a rare candy. I'm deciding whether to do that or do Blast Core again. But I'm thinking of doing Pokemon Stadium, because I know a lot of you guys have been talking about Pokemon Stadium. Plus, yeah, it won't be on the Switch, it'll be on the 64. But it's not like it'd matter, because, we're not allowed to use Pokemon from another cartridge. I don't find this very interesting to watch. I prefer to watch people do rental randomizers. How do you do a rental randomizer? Random Pokemon website, then use them. Oh. That sounds fun, actually. Like, randomize a team for each gym leader. Yeah, that sounds fun. It's super hard, yeah, because imagine if you get Alakazam instead of Abra. Because Abra gets Psychic, while Alakazam gets Psywave. You would want the middle one, Kadabra, which has Psybeam. It's a perfect medium. Alright, the rare candy is in this room somewhere. What? Oh, what? Alright, must be in this room. Dude. Oh, they keep moving rare candies in this. Between Pearl and Platinum, they keep moving the rare candies. It's messing me up. The opponents cheat pretty hard, so one miss could mean a run ending. Yeah. Yeah, Steve, that'd be a kind of race you and I could have, although I don't know if you would have to do it on an emulator or on an actual system. Because I would do the run on an actual system. I have a capture card. I mean, the capture card itself, it's pretty cheap. It's called an Easy Cap. You can get it for like 10 bucks on eBay or Amazon. It's not the best quality in the world, but it sure is better than no capture card. It's not a raceable thing, just fun to watch. I probably watched Axial Matt do 50 hours worth of rental randomizers. Oh. I remember you talking about that at one point. Yeah, but there's a lot of ideas I have. Like, so far I've only done one stream of the World Tournament. Oh, that's a PP up. I didn't know there was a PP up there. I'll definitely remember that. But then again, like, I think some of those stuff I do for fun, like the World Tournament stream, what other ones? The Leaf Grain Randomizers I want to start doing. I'm probably gonna save those for, like days where I don't want to bother routing something, like Mismagius and Platinum. I just want to do a stream, you know? Just like our randomizer races, you find strengths and weaknesses in the Pokemon. Like Pikachu is a good counter to the legendary birds. How is it an encounter to the legendary birds? Like, is it because Thunderbolt? Like, how would that work against Zapdos? Oh my gosh. Eh. Ah. It's not worth... That candy's not worth it. Also in Pearl, the rare candy is in that rock, like a bit of ways back there. But in Platinum, it's in this cave here. That's the Max Elixir. But right down past this grunt's the rare candy. Like, I don't know why between Pearl and Platinum, they just kept moving rare candies around. It messes with my brain. When your team consists of random Pokemon with weakish moves, its moveset is decent. There it is. Yeah, I've also been thinking of some other, like, fun things to do. Like, I know Squidgy does, he does hardcore Nuzlocks. I really could not do a Nuzlocke. Like, I have failed every Nuzlocke I've ever tried. And he's also been... I think he's also been streaming a Crystal Clear Nuzlocke. Like, he's doing Nuzlocks. I don't see Scott really streaming anything, like, that's fun. It's just solo runs. Like, I mean, it's his definition of fun. I get that, but I'm just thinking of, like, one-off stuff. Like, you and I, it's the key item randomizers. So I'm just trying to think of some other ideas. Because maybe if I can think of more of those kinds of ideas, I don't have to do as many, like, live solo runs like this. Because I'll find content that people enjoy just as much, if not more. Plus, it's better to stick to them as streams. Like, we all learned from Steve's Ride-On item randomizer run. Like, they do good as live streams, but people do not watch the edited versions of them. Those kind of runs are usually better to be done as live streams. Also, Steve, I was at Scott was doing an Ampharos Crystal stream today. I was there. Some guy gifted, like, 100 memberships, and I ended up being one of them. Even though it really didn't affect me too much, because I already support him on Patreon. It was still pretty cool, you know? But yeah, 100 memberships, that's around $500. Like, can you imagine if someone stopped by one of our streams and gifted a membership? Like, obviously, we don't even get 100 viewers on our streams. But can you imagine if someone stopped by and gifted, like, 5 memberships? Like, that'd be incredible. Okay. Shadow Ball this guy. That only happened to me once on Twitch. Oh, really? Gifted memberships? How many was it? Alright, at least for the Skunk Tank, I have Thunderbolt this time. Oh, yeah. 25 subs. Oh my gosh. You had 25 subs? You had 25 viewers at once at one point. Well, I know you used to be a Magic the Gathering streamer. I don't know how big you were. Like, were you generally a pretty big MTG streamer? I've never watched any MTG content. I don't even know how to play the game. The only card game I've learned how to play was Pokemon. And even then, I barely watched anybody. When I did Magic, I had about 110 viewers at my peak. Oh, have you been checking the analytics on your Twitch channel? How has the restreaming been doing? Like, I've been hearing you get, like, Twitch messages and stuff. I had about 32 monthly subs at the highest. Dang, that's not bad. I don't even know how to gift memberships. Usually, I think there's an option like, well, I have memberships enabled, so you would just go to where you usually donate money, and then there's an option called donate membership. Looks like my average for the last 30 days is 0.6 viewers. Oh, so they seem to be doing less successful than on YouTube. It's ironic, because that means I'm not even watching me. Oh. Then again, like, Scott, like, whenever he streams on YouTube, he gets, like, 500 viewers. But whenever he streams on Twitch, he only gets, like, 80. Not as many people watch him on Twitch. Alright, this is my first time going through the Distortion world on my Melon DS core for RetroArch, which is a lot less laggy. So let's see how this looks. Because I remember with Desmume just how laggy this place was. Nope, it basically only shows for me to join. Oh, really? People typically never have 0 unless you count towards your own count, but I don't have mine open. Oh. Yeah, on YouTube right now, I have my own phone logged in as a viewer. And of course, I have adblock off. I don't really have adblock on my phone because I use the YouTube app. So whenever I watch YouTube on my phone, which is what I do 99% of the time, I do have ads enabled, so I do support people. Because I don't want to be a hypocrite and be getting upset with people not watching my ads for, like, the revenue and stuff, if I'm not going to do it. I don't want to be a hypocrite. But although if I'm on my PC, like, obviously I have ad block, just to make it run better. Man, I can definitely tell the Distortion world's running a lot better. Even though my game's set to 3 times speed, it's running at 120 FPS, so before it was running at like 59 to 60, 70 at most. So it's definitely a lot faster now. Oh, very interesting. I have 1 extra sub on Twitch than usual. Oh. There are people who still sub to you on Twitch, huh? That's interesting. Normally, I have myself and Warlord Wolf. Oh. So there's literally 1 guy who's still always subbed to you? Darn it. I always forget where to go here. Oh, now it's starting to be laggy. So we gonna do a triple threat Pokemon Blue randomizer race? I don't know, Game Dev, would you be interested in racing with us Monday? on stream. Would you be interested in it? Because if you are, then we'll definitely be glad to have you. I've actually gotten a hold of someone else to, like, do a one-time blue randomizer race. I won't say any names, though, unless we get it set in stone. I would. That way I can trash talk and lose miserably. That's funny. He's actually my longest viewer. He watched me do Magic, then other games, and Magic again, and Pokemon. My stats page says he's got 39 months of subscriptions. Oh my gosh. That's impressive. So it looks like doing the restream.io thing, like, it's not really much extra work. Although, wait a minute, do you have to manually update your title and stuff like that on Twitch? Because my main problem with Twitch is that, like, I would have to constantly do it every time I wanted to stream. Uh-oh. That was a crit. Title updates can happen with Restream. Oh, really? I'm gonna save a bit closer. Because with Twitch, even if I, like, scheduled to stream, I would still have to manually change the title every time. But on YouTube, I can just have the stream scheduled, click on it, and then OBS would just connect to it. Frickin' burn. It's almost no work. The only difference is obviously the OBS setup one time, but then you just go to Restream website link to the link the YouTube event and then copy and paste the title for your Twitch stream. Yeah, I might need help setting that up at some point. So that way my Twitch account can still be used. Because I've got like 98 followers on Twitch. Okay, I do outspeed this thing. That's a relief. Alright, the next Pokemon's Gyarados. Man, Mismagius just keeps winning on red health. Is Restream, I wouldn't recommend it for you though, because it is still double taxing on your internet, and yours isn't good. Well, it's a lot better than what it used to be, I'll just say that. Because I used to have my bitrate, like my internet used to be so bad, I had to stream on 400 bitrate. Like, it was bad. I mean, right now my bitrate's at 4,000 to 4,500. That's still a bit low, but I can experiment with bringing it up higher. Restream is taking your stream and then broadcasting both YouTube and Twitch so it doesn't take additional resources. You say that, but I have noticed a difference. Notice the difference with what? Darn it. Okay, that was bad. Yeah, you really should have seen what my old Twitch streams used to look like. Oh my god, they were bad. I used to record on OBS and upload and stream to Twitch at the same time because my computer could handle it because I was streaming in such a low quality. So I would stream to Twitch at a very bad quality, but then the recording would still be HD. I don't do that anymore, though. I always stream to both platinums and platforms and record. Oh, yeah, I tried to stream to YouTube in this 4000 bitrate and record. It wouldn't let me. My computer's resources can't handle it. Oh, hello, NR151. How are you doing? Glad you can stop by. Record is where you see the additional tax. Yeah. So when I do these streams, I don't record. But I can always just... The stream VOD is always going to be on YouTube, though. Alright. You know, I think it will be possible to get a sub 3-hour time. We'll see. Oh. Oh my gosh. I think I'm doing this wrong. Good so far. I see you used like you used return like you said yesterday. Yeah. It helped a lot. All the extra training actually made Gardenia easier too. Stream at 6,000 bitrate, 920 by 1080, record at 20,000 to 80,000 bitrate. Jesus Christ. Well, you probably have a beast of a computer. I do not. I have a simple, I don't know the exact model number, but I have a Dell Optiplex from 2015. Not the best thing in the world. I mean, I have a Radeon graphics card in it, but it just helps with, like, processing things. I have no idea what it means, but it sounds impressive. XT, his PC ain't as good as mine. No, no one can beat game dev. Okay, all of you have better than PCs than me, okay? I have considered, like, upgrading to a beast. Optiplex is synonymous with work company PCs. That's because it is. It is. I mean, it looks like a generic work PC. That's literally what it is. There are people that have beaten my PC, but not by much. I mean, I have thought of, like, saving money for like a better computer, but I really don't see a point, because my computer does, like, basically everything I need. Plus I upgraded this thing to have 24 gigabytes of RAM. And schools. Yeah. Actually, my school didn't really use Dells. They used HP computers. My old school. I used a laptop and bought it when I moved out 10 years ago and never upgraded. Oh, game dev, I showed my brother your computer specs image and he was flabbergasted. Oh, jeez. 24 gigs of RAM is an odd number. Each stick should be the same size. Actually, they're not. I know there's a bunch of 4s. I think one of them is a... There's actually one 8 stick in here. So I've got 1 8, and the rest are 4s? 4, 8, 12. Yeah, that would add 24. 8, 4, 8, 12. 18. No, there's 2 8s. Okay, I don't know how to do this. Same size and timing. I know they aren't. Oh, Magneton. Well, I haven't saved since the start of the gym, so I'm just gonna black out. At least in the newer games, due to the smarter AI, you get knocked out a lot quicker. I think I had 2 8s and a 1 at some point. Is it a bad thing to have sticks that are different sizes? Because my computer recognizes there's 24 gigabytes. It is bad. Oh, really? Like how bad? Like, what does it do? Does it not, like, utilize it as much? Game dev is overkill. Yeah, he is overkill. By the way, I bought that mic that Scott and Bandman are using. Oh, really? You know, I have been thinking of investing the money in the kind of mic that I can put right in front of my face. Especially when I record, because I have to record my audio on this thing. And having to, like, bend down to, like, speak into it, it'd be a lot easier if I could just stand straight up while doing it. Because right now I have to have my mic volume input a lot greater, just so you can hear me talk better. My mic holder is outdated, but I refuse to spend a third of the mic cost into the thing that just holds it. Yeah, where do you have to put a mic holder? Do you have to, like, clamp it onto your desk? Is that how it works? Yeah, that's not very economical. It's a $50 mic, but this model microphone lasted me, like, 3 years. I had to buy a replacement because my old one broke. But it is a pretty nice microphone. I just would really want one that I can just put right here. Yeah, clamps. Oh, okay, so I guess I better wait until I get a bigger computer desk. My desk is only like 3.5 feet long. Like, I don't think this desk has the strength to hold up a clamp. So yeah, I'll need to wait to buy one of those. My desk is 72 inches. Well, right now, my living situation's small house. I'll just say that, small house. Plus, the monitors are on the wall. Oh, man, I would love that. Right now, my wall just has all my sticky notes for, like, what I need to do. I have a calendar that I, like, I know they're old-fashioned, but it really helps me, like, schedule my uploads so I don't have to bring up a calendar app. I can just see it right there. Yeah, I have also considered, like, upgrading to a much better computer, but one of my main problems is I don't want to deal with all the work of having to move everything. Especially all my OBS overlays and stuff. Like, putting this all... Like, I have all the HTMLs and stuff, but putting everything back together would be an absolute nightmare. 1.8 meters is pretty good. Yeah, that's a good desk length. Yeah, I did not mean to fight these trainers. These are a huge waste of time. Are you using OBS or Streamlabs? I'm using regular OBS. Which one do you recommend? But the thing is, if I were to change to Streamlabs, can I carry over all of my scenes and all the settings and everything, and it'll all remain the same? Then Restream doesn't require any extra setup. Oh, so regular OBS is better for Restream than Streamlabs? Is that what you're saying? I had to redo my stream setup because I was already using Streamlabs. Oh, okay. So I'm using the right one. Honestly, I never used Streamlabs. Like, I just used the regular OBS because it just worked just fine. I thought Streamlabs was just because it was the company that made OBS. I thought that's what the name came from. Streamlabs allows for a lot more features. Oh. Alright, waterfall. Oh, I forgot the Route 223 candy. I'll message you on Discord when you gotta do. What you gotta do shouldn't take more than an hour. I'm guessing you're talking about setting up Streamlabs? Well, they build features in OBS that are usually done with overlay plugins. Yeah, I'll definitely look into setting up Restream. I still do think it's more taxing in some ways, whether it's on your PC or the internet. Well, I'll test it out. I'll test it. Like, when I test it on the YouTube part, I'll just do a privately listed stream. And Twitch, I actually have an alternate Twitch account that no one knows about. That's what I did to test my Twitch streams. So I'll just do that. I'll experiment with it. Thunderwave. I just measured my desk because you made me curious. It's 1.2 meters, which is 30... I'm pretty sure it's not 39 feet. I think a meter is approximately like 3.5 feet, I believe. Oh, inches. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. It's okay. Nothing. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I was just a little bit confused. Uh-oh. Yeah, inches and feet are a crap measurement. Yeah, we all say that, yet we still use it. Yeah, and in Austria, we, hold on. Yeah, and in Austria, we only use that sometimes. Oh. The only thing Americans such as myself have right is Fahrenheit is superior for Celsius. Yeah. Because it doesn't sound right to say it's a hot summer day, it's 31 degrees Celsius. Like, that doesn't sound hot. I'm sorry, but there's not a lot of room with Celsius for hot and cold. Yeah. Dang it. Yeah, somewhere around here is the rare candy. Because as I keep saying, between Pearl and Platinum, they kept moving candies around. Am I even able to use this? Probably not. No. I do not understand Fahrenheit at all. I mean, Celsius is about water, freeze, and boiling points, and Kelvin is the absolute... What is Fahrenheit based off of? I'm not sure what Fahrenheit's based off of. Hello, Michaela. It's real easy for me. Like, 100 is super hot, 80 is really hot, 60 is lukewarm, 40 is chilly, 20 is freezing. Fahrenheit's based on the human feeling. Oh. I don't remember where the other candy is here, but I'm pretty sure Mismagius doesn't even need it. Because we're already level 68, because of the fast experience group. Okay, I need to use a frickin' repel. Repel. That seems a little too subjective. I don't know if Fahrenheit's based off of feelings, though. I don't think so. I don't know. But I know for Celsius, like, 0 is the 0 Celsius is the freezing point for water, and 100 is the boiling point. And in Fahrenheit, it's 32 and 112. I don't know. I just prefer Fahrenheit, though, because, like, it is a wider range. Like, there's a difference between 60 and 70. Think about it, 0 to 100 is basically too cold, and all the way up is too hot. It doesn't really matter in the long run. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Because everyone has their own ways of measuring. What the? You don't get to mirror move Shadow Ball. How dare you? How dare you? Also, have you seen Gabite's front sprite in Diamond and Pearl? It is ugly. Like, its sprite's way better in Platinum. I just know that 20 degrees Celsius is just right, 10 is fine, but 30 and up is hell. Sounds like it. Right, your scale is like 20... Oh. Well, I guess I'm battling him without saving. I'll be fine. I mean, look at it. I'm already at a pretty nice level. I am so mature. Also, I think before I fight the League, I'm going to have to go to the game corner and purchase the TM for Psychic. Actually, no, you can find it on the Foggy route. I don't remember where exactly. It's harder to display how different the temperatures are when you've only got 20 different numbers to work with. Doesn't Celsius, like, get into the decimals? Or does it just round? Because Fahrenheit doesn't use, like, 67.2 degrees. Well, I deserve that. It's okay, we last healed in the center here. It'll be fine. Plus, I did spam Shadow Ball on a Snorlax, because I wasn't paying attention. I'm not a big fan of the 24-hour clock either, but I grew up with it. The 24... I think that's military time. You don't have to worry about the AM or the PM. No temperature can vary between -5 to 40 Celsius over a year, not including months. Well, -5 to 40, in Fahrenheit, that'd be like 20 up to 100. So there's like a lot of different numbers. I mean, I kind of grew up with both of them. Like, we would always see the clock as like 7 p.m., but in military time, that's 1900 hours. Dang, Snorlax. Yeah, the Snorlax is being quite a pain right now. The main reason is because Snorlax has really high special defense. So I think maybe Return would be better for it. Let me try it. Oh, that's not Snorlax. Like I said, if I grew up with it, I'm sure I'd find it better, but because I didn't, it's just hard for me to use. Yeah, that's basically the main point. Oh my gosh, Snorlax. Like, I didn't know Snorlax was going to become a problem. I'll just use my candies now. 70, 71, 72, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's 7 candies. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Snorlax beating you up hard. Yeah. Yeah, Snorlax is very OP. In Gen 2, it's one of the most broken Pokemon, because Snorlax is the very definition of the Curse Sleep Talk Return strategy. The very definition of it. Because it's already slow as heck anyway. Outside of Gen 1 Japanese Cups, apparently, because they found the need to buff it in Gen 2. Buff it. Alright, so now I gotta go get Psychic. Psychic is on the Foggy route. You need Rock Climb to get to it. I know that. Special defense is apparently lower in the beta. Ah, darn it. This Pokemon breeder. Okay, she only has 2 Pokemon this time. Usually these things have a lot of Pokemon. Like in Emerald, all the Pokemon breeders have 6 low-level Pokemon. Oh my god! It trapped me in an Encore and I'm spamming Shadow Ball. What the belly drum? What's going on here? Let me out. Let me out. Oh yeah, I forgot that its special attack stayed the same. Special defense is nearly doubled. Oh. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna use, that. Okay, this person can't see you from there. It mainly feels nerfed because of amnesia. Oh. And then there was Gyarados. Gyarados only really became good after Gen 4. With the physical special split, it was able to fully utilize water attacks. That's a Zinc. Where is Psychic in this house? That's the Draco Meteor person. Oh wait, I think Psychic's in a different part of the route. So it's not over here. No, it can't be hidden. TMs are never hidden. And apparently was decent in Gen 1. It had the same special attack as Starmie. Yeah, plus the same type body slam. It also did take advantage of amnesia as well. But nothing could beat Mewtwo. Like, I remember learning that in Gen 1 competitive, the only way to take on Mewtwo was with another Mewtwo. Darn. I didn't have Defog BDSP, I brute forced this section. I did as well, I had no idea where Defog is. But apparently it's from an NPC in the Great Marsh. In Pearl. They really made Defog not that easy to find. But in Platinum, the rival just straight up tells you, hey, I was in the Slosian ruins and I found this great HM. This section has the best rebattle trainers. Oh, really? All I know are the best trainers to rematch for money. How do I get to that water down there? Oh. A Gyarados and a Raichu like 20 grand so you could EV train attack and speed as well as money. Well, I know there's that old couple on Route 212 I was fighting earlier. Where is Psychic? Dude, I literally cannot remember where it is. Oh well, I'll just purchase it at the game corner. I don't think I have enough money, though. I'll go see how much it costs. J-Rose did with Magikarp. I've never watched it. TM29... Psych. 10,000 coins. Yeah, I'm gonna need quite a bit more. I'll be right back. Amulet coin. Right here. I won't bother updating my overlay for that. It was my first video that got me into his videos that eventually led me to Scott and Bam then my channel. Oh. Really? Your first video with J-Rose was the Magikarp run? In BDSP. That's interesting. It's also funny how you can get easy IV breeds for Ampharos for Ampharos Pokemon. I don't know what that means exactly. Darn it. That's one of the main disadvantages of having a ghost move in your first slot. The Amorph Egg Group. Oh. The Friday Drifloon have 3 guaranteed IVs. Of 31, huh? In BDSP? I did not know that. Oh, here's an interesting fact. Did you know the roaming Raikou, Entei, and Suicune in Fire Red and Leaf Green? Apparently due to a bug, 4 of the 6 IVs that roamers have in Fire Red and Leaf Green are 0 due to a bug. So if you catch one of the Johto beasts in that game, it will just flat out suck. Oh yeah, there was also the Roar glitch with Raikou and Entei too. Like if they used Roar, they permanently disappeared from the save game. Like that was a bad glitch. Honestly, it wouldn't have been a problem if Roar didn't cancel Mean Look. Yeah, it looks like we're not getting a sub 3 hour time. Oh well. Alright, is this gonna be enough money? Oh yeah, that should definitely be enough. It's fun remembering the glitches before the days they just update them out. I actually never saw any of those BDSP glitches. I've seen, like, the speedruns of them, obviously, but I've never tried them. And apparently I remember this other glitch where turning off the game's music made the game run faster. Was that in... Oh yeah, it was in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald as well. I think it was all Gen 3 games. I do recall the Blissey guy explaining Emerald RNG is glitched. Yeah. Hey Steve, can you imagine getting a TM in red and blue for 10,000 coins? You can only buy 50? $29. Psychic. Over, return. Alright, this is my final moveset. Now I've got to re-equip the Spooky Plate. I find it even worse Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I just hate Minesweeper. Honestly, the Voltorb flip, I actually kind of enjoyed that game. To be honest, I never really did like the slot machines. Because, like, I would just keep losing. But honestly, I'm just glad in the end they just got rid of game corners entirely. Because then again, who played the slot machines to get those TMs and Porygon when you could just, like, get the money and just buy the coins? I can guarantee you that's what majority of people did. Oh, you liked the slot machines, huh? Well, I guess it's probably just because I sucked at them. True, me neither, but I prefer to get the money. Yeah. Well, I remember one time I got like 5,000 coins, but it took me like several hours. But I don't know if you've seen, like, bring your Game Boy into restaurants and just spam A. Is that what you did? That's funny. But I don't know if any of you have seen Heart Gold, that the video by Pulse Effects talking about Heart Gold, Soul Silver speedrunning. It explains why in Heart Gold and Soul Silver you actually play the game corner. There's actually so much RNG manipulation in the game nowadays. You can just get coins super fast to just get overpowered TMs. The win rate was positive on a few machines. Yeah, I've heard some people in the game like talk about the fact that some machines were luckier, but I just never saw it. Plus, I think they would change depending on your trainer ID and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, I could never figure those things out. Oh my god. That did a lot of damage. Well, that was a critical hit. Alright, Bertha's done. No, I played the game a lot as a kid. It was like 3 specific machines were just better. Interesting. Yeah, but I will say, Voltorb Flip was a lot of fun. I did enjoy trying to guess, like, which ones would be the Voltorbs. Yeah, but here's another thing. If you have Earthquake, spam on the entire team. Like, Flint is an absolute joke if your Pokemon can learn Earthquake. Or any water move. Or rock move. Stuff like that. Like, I will stand by this. I think in the entire, Sinnoh Elite Four and Pearl, like, I think Flint is actually harder than his Platinum counterpart. All because of his type variety. Like, it's pretty hard dealing with his Drifblim and his Steelix. It's pretty difficult. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. I disagree with Rock because of the bad accuracy. Good point, yeah. But if the Rock moves hit, on the other hand, you couldn't lose. Every once in a while, Golem would just fall down and change the result to a 7, or a Chansey would come up and then flip the results a few times for a 7. Chansey. I don't remember that being in the Leaf Green game corner. Oh, you're talking about Gen 2. Oh. Gen 2 was much better than Gen 1 for the game corner. It cheated in your favor. That's the opposite of a casino. Alright, full restore. Max elixir. Save. Yeah, I've never played... Well, in the Crystal, in the Crystal, on the 3DS, I did try it out, but my luck was just bad, so I quit. I mean, that's proof 101. I'm not going to be an IRL gambling addict. Alright, Psychic. You know what's funny? In my notes, my minimum level required was 65. Look at this. I'm level 88. Because, I mean, that's the fast experience group for you. It's just... Technically, it's not the best experience group. The best experience group is actually the erratic group. It is super slow in the early levels, but once you get near the end, from level 99 to 100, you only need like 10,000 experience, while the fast needs like 25,000. Alright, let's see. 3 hours, 7 minutes. 54 seconds. I'm going to try and start doing the timer stopping from now on. 18 resets at level 88. I actually never played Crystal Time as an adult. Everything I said was mostly for silver and a little bit of gold. Oh. Didn't gold and silver have different game corners? No, I think it's the same. But yeah, to be honest, our Gardenia split was an hour or so, so a huge chunk of the run was definitely spent before Jupiter. But once we got past, once we were finally able to get Shockwave, the whole run just really picked up. The real slots are rigged to pay out like 95% what gets put in. Oh. 803. Alright, so 803. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. I'm just gonna put in this before I forget. This is interesting. Like, look at this. The real time wise, it's only like 9 minutes slower than Charizard, but look at the game time difference. I'm willing to bet that's because like the training just took so much longer, or it could have something to do with the speed up, because the old emulator, like, it was running like a lot slower because of the core, so that might have contributed to the lower game time. But it doesn't really matter. We don't contribute to the game time anyway. Okay. Just a second. Okay, Mismagius right here. Didn't do that bad, though. Better than my original prediction. Alright. Thank you all for stopping by, everyone. Let's see. Horsey and Leaf Green will be out on Friday as an edited run. I'm going to start work on it as soon as I end this. And then Saturday will be Black with Nidoking. I'll see you all then.